After nearly a decade of retirement, the noir chatterbox with the Matrix fixation is back, and my friends, he's awesome. Lock and load. It's bullet time. Max Payne 3 finds our aging anti-hero deep in a whiskey and painkiller-fueled pity party.
Max Payne, how you doing, man?
I'm doing about as good as I look.
A chance meeting with ex-cop turned bodyguard for hire Raul Passos results in Max leaving New York for Sao Paulo, Brazil, where he's tasked with guarding a rich family as they party above the poverty line. As per usual, men with guns show up. Everything that could go wrong, goes wrong, and Max has something to say about all of it.
Before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
It may not be the gritty streets of the Big Apple, but Max Payne 3 is still very much noir. Max's journey is a dark one, and the top-notch cinematic presentation makes him feel real and surprisingly sympathetic for a man of questionable moral character.
I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Combat will be familiar to veterans of the series, but a few tweaks and additions make this one of the greatest action games of this generation. Animation is second to none, and everything has a real weight and concrete feeling. A new cover system lets you grab a breather if you need it between shoot-dodge dives, and if you're killed with painkillers in your inventory, you can pull one last shot on the guy who killed you to instantly return to life. It's a ballet of gunplay unlike just about anything else out there. It pulls you in and never lets up, and it's tempting to finish the lengthy campaign in one sitting just to find out what happens and who you shoot next. For the first time in the series, Max Payne 3 lets you compete against other human beings in multiplayer.
I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
While there are the standard deathmatch modes, Gang Wars is the star of the show. You play 5 chapters drawing from 10 potential objective types. So one round you might have to grab cash and bring it to designated drop-off points, and the next you're trying to stop the other team from blowing up key points around the map. This sort of multiple game type setup is nothing new to multiplayer, but it works beautifully here. Bullet time in multiplayer is based on your line of sight. So when you dive and there's no one around, you just dive. But if you have an enemy in your crosshairs, time slows for you and the targeted player. It's a very elegant solution. Max Payne 3 is an action lover's wet dream that also happens to employ some of the slickest direction and transitional trickery this side of a David Fincher box set. 5 brutal bullet cam kills out of 5.
You did good, Max.
You say so.